So, circle of allies practice. So, to begin with, checking in with our posture. A posture that feels grounded and connected with the earth. And if you want to, you can sit, but you're also welcome to lie down or stand or move. But choosing a posture that feels grounded and in which the spine feels lengthened and aligned. And then connecting with our intention for this practice. An intention to cultivate qualities of compassion, qualities of kindness and strength and courage and understanding. Allowing our imagination free rein to unfold the meditation practice, curious about whatever happens, whether it's the flow of compassion or whether it's resistance. No right or wrong way for this practice to be. And then connecting for a moment with your motivation. Why is it important to you to cultivate the qualities of compassion in your mind and in your life? And now allowing our intention and motivation to fall into the back of the mind, trusting that it's there to guide us through our practice. And becoming curious about how the breath is feeling in the body just now. And if it helps your mind to settle, you can choose to breathe in a little deeper, breathe out a little longer, seeing if it's possible to make the in-breath and the out-breath a similar length. And to do this, you can use counting or phrases. Counting to 3 or 4 or 5 as you breathe in. Same count as you breathe out. Or if you prefer, as you breathe in, saying to yourself, this is an in-breath. And as you breathe out, saying to yourself, this is an out-breath. Breathing in, this is an in-breath. Breathing out, this is an out-breath. And now sensing into any releasing or relaxing quality that happens in the body as the body releases the out breath. And just as the body releases the out breath, seeing if the mind can release involvement with thoughts so that thoughts are free to move through the mind, just as the breath is free to move through the body. And now letting go of any counting or phrases and allowing the breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Noticing whatever physical sensations are happening across the body, maybe sparklings or tinglings, different intensities and textures. Feeling the hands where they're resting. Feeling the feet where they're resting. Then widening our focus from the feet to become aware of the whole of the body, from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. What's that like? Allowing the whole body to rest unconditionally, supported by the ground beneath. And then just as we can allow the body to rest in this way, allowing the mind to rest, unconditionally supported in the body. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. And any time that the mind wanders and you become distracted, no problem. Just be curious, where has the mind wandered to this time? And then gently allowing our intention to be present to bring us back, to ground in the body, light focus on the breathing, opening out to all of what's happening now. And now we'll move into our circle of allies practice. So beginning by contemplating the qualities of kindness and warmth, just dropping these words into the mind and allowing to come to mind a being who embodies qualities of kindness and warmth, a human being or an animal being, a character from a book or a movie, a real being or an imagined one, maybe a spiritual being, just seeing who pops into mind, a being who embodies limitless qualities of kindness and warmth. And imagine this being sitting in front of you, overflowing with these qualities. Just allowing your imagination to do this in its own way, which might be visual or it might be felt sense, or maybe you just know what's happening. And then breath by breath, imagining breathing in the quality of kindness and warmth into your heart, and then breathing it out around your whole body. Noticing whether this quality that you're breathing in has a color or a texture. Is it a glow or a mist? How is your imagination unfolding this? Sitting with this being who embodies limitless kindness and warmth, breathing this quality in from them into our heart and breathing it out around our whole body so that we also overflow with this quality. What's that like? And allowing this first being to sit to one side of us, grounded in the body, light focus on breathing, open to our experience as it is now, thoughts, emotions, sensations. And then contemplating the qualities of strength and stability. Dropping these words into the mind and seeing what happens. Strength and stability. And now allowing to come to mind a second being who embodies these qualities. Curious about who pops up into the mind. A being who embodies limitless qualities of strength and stability. And then imagine them sitting in front of us. And when it feels right, imagine breathing in this quality which is overflowing in them, breathing it into our heart, breathing out strength and stability around our whole body in whatever way your imagination unfolds. Curious about how this quality of strength and stability manifests in your being. How does it feel? so that we gradually fill up with limitless amounts of strength, of stability. And if something else has happened, just being curious about that, trusting the meditation to unfold in its own way, in its own time. And then allowing this second being to move to sit on the other side of us. Grounded in the body, breathing, open. And contemplating a third quality of courage and commitment. What does it feel like when you drop these words into the mind? Courage and commitment. And allowing to come to mind a third being who embodies limitless amounts of courage and commitment. Imagine them sitting in front of you. What is it like to be here with them? And when you feel ready, imagining breathing in this quality of courage and commitment into your heart, breathing it out around your whole body. Curious about what this quality feels like, how it arises in your imagination. Does it have a color or a texture? So breath by breath, filling up with limitless amounts of courage and commitment. And then allowing this third being to sit next to the first one. Connecting with our present moment experience in the breathing body. And our next quality is wisdom and understanding. So dropping these words into the mind. Wisdom, understanding. And allowing to come to mind a fourth being who embodies limitless amounts of these qualities. A real being or something from a book or a movie, spiritual being. Curious about whoever arrives. Imagine them sitting in front of us. And when it feels right, beginning to breathe in this quality of wisdom and understanding into our heart and breathing it out around the whole body. Curious about how this is unfolding in your meditation. Breathing in wisdom and understanding, breathing it out around our whole body so that we fill with this quality. What's that like? And then allowing this fourth being to sit next to the second one and contemplating a fifth quality, a quality that you would really like to embody in your mind and in your life. And it might be a quality such as joyfulness or equanimity or acceptance. Again, curious about what quality comes to mind. And then contemplating that quality, dropping it into the mind. And seeing if a fifth being comes to mind that embodies limitless amounts of that quality. And imagine them sitting in front of you. And then when it feels right, breathing this fifth quality into your heart and breathing it out around your whole body. So that your whole body fills up with this fifth quality. What's this like? And now imagine breathing in all of the qualities from all of the beings simultaneously into our heart, breathing it out around our whole body. So our whole body is overflowing with these qualities of warmth, kindness, strength, stability, courage, commitment, wisdom, understanding, and our fifth quality. You don't have to make any effort to do this. Just imagine that it's happening each time you breathe, breathing in these qualities effortlessly flow into the body, breathing out. Imagine breathing out these qualities around the whole body. So every cell of the body is bathed in these qualities. We're able to embody them. And now imagine these beings dissolve. Maybe they dissolve into light and then dissolve into you, or maybe they dissolve in a different way. So that here we are, sitting, grounded in the body, gently breathing, embodying these qualities, open to our experience as it's unfolding. Now, as we come towards the end of this practice, taking a moment to appreciate our commitment, appreciate that we've made the time today to practice together, to prioritize our physical and mental well-being through the practice of mindfulness and compassion. And reflecting on all the benefits that arise from our mindfulness and compassion practice. Any peace of mind or clarity, any growth in kindness or courage, wisdom, stability. And cultivating the wish that these benefits grow for all of us here and are shared with those around us, in particular, anyone who is written into the chat or anyone that we bring to mind just now, so that the benefit from our practice ripples out into the world in ever widening circles.